I'm Jim Knight, and I'm a researcher at the University of Kansas Center for Research on Learning. I'm the author of Instructional Coaching and a book called Unmistakable Impact. And like you, my life is dedicated to doing what I can to improve the quality of kids' lives in schools. Probably the bulk of my research has been on instructional coaching, and there's a number of things we've learned along the way. I just want to take a minute or two to share a couple quick things. First thing is, I understand many of you are principals and other administrators in the school, and I have to tell you that without question, the single most important factor in the success of the coach, aside from who the coach is the admin support. I worked with many districts where the coaches work in more than one school, which I think is a less than ideal scenario, but nonetheless that's what they do. And it's night and day. When the coach is supported by the principal is doing really significant, or the coach is doing really significant work, and without the support, the coaches really struggle. And you know why that is, because people want to do what their boss asks them to do. They want to succeed in the eyes of the person they report to. And so if it isn't valued by the principal, it isn't valued by the teacher in many cases. So the first thing I'd say is, you're critical in the success of the coach. And the other half of that is that without the coach, in our experience, it's really going to be hard to make significant improvements in instruction. The coach is the leverage point, or the critical factor in making it happen, because someone has to provide follow-up, someone has to get in shoulder to shoulder to make it happen. So on the one hand, you're critical to the coach's success, but the coach is probably critical to your success too. We've studied coaching, and we've identified 5 critical factors, and I'll just run through them really quickly. One of them is that the coach actually knows the teaching practices they're sharing, and they know them inside out, and they can tell you what they are. Second one is that coaches really follow the components of coaching. They're effective, and they understand how to get people on board and set goals and move things forward. The third thing is that the coach understands how to work with adults. If the coach takes on the stance of being an expert who is telling others what to do and kind of putting themselves one up and the other person one down, chances are they'll engender resistance. But if they take on the role of being a partner, they equilibrate the conversation, the chances of moving forward are going to be pretty significant. We spend a lot of time looking at that, what I call partnership approach. And the coach has to have the communication skills and the leadership skills to make the whole process work. Now, I've been fortunate to work with your district, your valley, for 4 years now, and looking forward to having that conversation carry on and keep making more happen and seeing ways in which we can work together and make big things happen. Possible that we'll do webinars to move forward, at least have some kinds of conversations where you can ask questions and we can move forward. And I guess I should mention one other thing, which is a book I call Unmistakable Impact, which I was very happy to hear last year was Book of the Year for Corwin Press. Their most popular book. And the book describes how to set up a coach to succeed by having everybody in the school system understand, agree with, and be committed to implementing the school improvement plan. I think you call it the continuous improvement plan. You're not likely going to get implementation of people unless people understand the practice. And if they understand the practice, not much is going to happen unless they agree with it. And even if they agree with it, not much is going to happen unless they're committed to it. And it works the other way. You can't have commitment without agreement. You can't have agreement without understanding. So to establish a system where everybody understands, agrees with, and is committed to the plan is really going to be helpful for the coach, and that's something described in the Impact book. At any rate, I'm really grateful for the chance to work with your wonderful coaches. You struck gold in hiring the people you've got. They're wonderful people, and I'm looking forward to an ongoing conversation and hearing about your success this year.